Hi YouTube, it's Gojo Samurai 6 here, and I'm here to talk to you about, this isn't really, it's kind of a ban list discussion, but it's more of the decks you think that are now dead aren't as dead as you think they are, except for one. That being, Shadol's. I think they're dead because Construct is the main everything, and Mathematician. You really wanted to open him up, but now that he's at 1, that kind of hurts. But going on from there, I'll start off with Clifforts. Towers is banned, which I don't think the Towers Turbo version was the better version to use anyways, but Scout was at 1. That makes obvious weaknesses. You can just Mystical Space Typhoon it and then be done with it. Or you can Mind Crush it, which that would be even better than a Mystical Space Typhoon in it, because then they can just activate that one. I think there's a Klee card or something that adds them back to your hand or something like that. I'm not sure. I haven't read half the Klee cards, but yeah, I actually versed Klee's going by the new ban list, and something you gotta remember, that deck just locks you down. Um, I ended up winning a lot more games than he did, but um, still, though, that deck can still just lock you down really hard. There's a lose one turn, Vanity's Emptiness, Skill Drain, some other stuff. They can side deck almost every Floodgate, and it doesn't hurt them. Light Imprisoning Mirror, Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, Imperial Iron Wall. They can still win from just beating you down with their 1800 beat sticks and just out floodgating you. I mean, that's why I got 3rd place on the, what was that Mega Capital G video? Top 10 helmet decks, yeah. It just stops you from, it can just stop you from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Even if you get rid of their scout. So I believe, from what I've seen, that deck is still alive. As for Burning Abyss, Graph getting hit to 1 and Seer getting hit to 2, that definitely did hurt. And Mathematician going to 1, although I'm pretty sure they only played 1 Mathematician anyways. Some played 2, but and Torguide still being at 1, that's a big thing. I believe Burning Abyss will still be good, but they won't be able to plus nearly as much as they used to. Because once you mill that Graph, it's kind of just over. Seer being at 2, that's still good for them. Because, I mean, you can just do the little Seer Dante reoccurrence thing, but I don't see it doing much. But I do still see it getting played. Now, here's a deck that I actually took my own personal testing, as in I tested it, and that being Necroz. Sorry for the background. Somebody's talking on the phone and they're walking up the stairs right now. But Necroz, many think that that deck is dead, but I've actually done my own personal testing and deck building around it, and it is not dead. It actually is still playable. There are still very many strong combo plays that you can do. Now the biggest thing that happened to Necroz was Shirt getting banned, but there is a card that can easily replace that, and that being Gishki Shadow. Now, one obvious flaw in that is you can't banish him with that one Necroz ritual spell. That is one obvious flaw with the card. But he still works with the other 2. The one that can send from your extra deck that can only use 1 monster as a tribute, and the other one that can summon from the hand or grave. If you guys want, maybe sometime I can show you that build. I've actually been liking it. It's actually pretty fun. A lot of people can't get away with saying that Necros is a fun deck to use, but that's actually a pretty fun deck to use, which is shocking. Um, but yeah, let's see. What else? Ritual Beast Conahawk went to 1. Um, I mean, if they Solemn Warning the card, then not looking too good for you, but not many people run that card. Not very many people actually use that card. I don't. um, so yeah, you might not have to worry about that. You can still do those, I can't remember that 2-card combo, what the name of either of those cards are, but it's really similar to Magician Shark. It's not as good, not as good. And so a lot of people were surprised that Satellar Knights didn't get hit, well, directly. Reinforcement of the army going to 1 didn't really do that much. I've been testing out Satellar Knights with only 1 reinforcement in the army. It really hasn't done that much. I'm looking up the card that replaced it. Satellar Knight Skybridge. That's a quick play, and that's an easy replacement for reinforcement of the army. I actually went back to using the Star Seraph build. I actually prefer that build a lot more. It's actually really good. I am so surprised. I wish I was using it more like this. Now, given the fact that we have instant fusion now, that definitely helps. But still, nonetheless, I still wish I was using it more like this way. So, yeah, I tried out Geargia. I thought it'd be really good. I thought it'd be the replacements to Satellar Knights in terms of rank 4 spam, but Satellar Knights are still better than Geargia. 6 Samurai aren't going to do anything. Spellbooks might do a little bit. But yeah. So Cliff Orcs are still playable. Burning Abyss are kind of just mediocre in my opinion, but I can still see them topping and doing stuff. Necros, for the first time ever, are actually pretty fun to use. Maybe I can show you guys the deck I've been using, the Necros deck I've been using on Dueling Network. I'm actually really tempted to make that deck in real life, because for the first time ever, Necros are fun to use. But I still see those not being able to compete as much. I mean, Necros might sneak into a top 32 at a YCS, but I don't know. But yeah, please comment, like, and subscribe, guys. I was thinking of showing some duel videos of me using either Satellar Knights or Necros. So I actually have been liking those decks with the new ban list. But I'll have to figure something out. My screen recorder thing is really weird. I'd probably have to, I think it's muted for some reason, so you can't hear what I'm saying, so I think I'd have to play music in the background or something. But yeah, comment, like, and subscribe, guys.